Now, this is really interesting. Antoine Valliant. Now, I've been following this guy for the better part of 10, 12, 10 years, I would say. 10, a long freaking time. Like, pretty much since the inception of working out, I've known about Antoine because he's one of the first real bodybuilding YouTubers, because he kind of started the shit doing all kind of cool wacky backflips and playing heavy metal music in his background workout videos, and it was cool, man. Like, he was an awesome freaking guy. And he kind of fell off and he had issues, and it was like, oh, that kind of sucks, but no, he's back. He had a bicep tear, that kind of sucks. He's back again, and now it's 330 pounds. 330 pounds. And he even captioned in the photo on Instagram, by the way, if you were me, would you keep trying to reach 350, or would you be thinking enough, get on the diet, get super shredded and compete? Now, he is playing the numbers game, but the thing is that I don't see 330. I'm not knocking him, and I'm not saying he's lying. Like, if he's saying 330, I'm gonna believe it. Just that I don't see it. I feel like he's just so bottom heavy that 80% of his weight is downstairs. 80% of his weight, because you have Big Ramy, who is also 330. Well, 320, 330. They weigh damn near the same. But Antoine is not no Big Ramy. But at the same time, you can argue that Antoine maybe has not bigger legs. Okay, well, not bigger quads than Big Ramy, but overall bigger legs, because Antoine's obviously calves, hamstrings, everything is so freaking thick. And if you are lower body heavy, if you are lower heavy, not top heavy, lower heavy, then you tend to weigh more because you can fit more muscle in the quads and the hamstrings and the glutes. These muscles can get bigger, they weigh more, thus, more weight on the scale. Now, honestly, with Antoine being 330, he actually carries it quite well. The guy still has visible abs at 330, visible abs at 330. He has some detail in the shoulder. He's covered in hair, but I'm sure if he shaved, then he would look way better, obviously. You can see more details and everything. No chest striations at all, obviously. He's not gonna be covered in detail, but he does have some arm vascularity. I'm sure he has some kind of quad vascularity. So it's kind of insane for a guy to be this freaking heavy to still be sporting. When I hear the number 330, I think about a water buffalo. I think about something that is just big but smooth and just covered in blubber. Antoine is not that. He's, for the most part, smooth, but he's still detailed. He still has some kind of oblique detail. What is that? How do you sport oblique detail at 330? He's all lower body heavy, man. Is that lower heavy? Bottom heavy, there we go. I'm saying lower body heavy. Bottom heavy, that's the word I was going for, but he carries it really well. Now, he's talking about going to 350. You know what? I think once you pass 300, you're good. I don't think you need to continue to prove yourself that you can gain and gain and gain. I'm sure all bodybuilders can reach 400 pounds. We love to eat. If we want to get fat and out of shape and just push numbers, we can get heavy, we can grow, we can keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. But the point is that once you cut down, you want that cutting transition to be pretty smooth. You don't want to have to gain over 100 pounds. I don't think Antoine is 100 pounds over stage weight based off of the photo. I think he's around, I think he'd honestly have to lose about 50 to 60 pounds. So he'll probably come in at about, maybe, I would say high 270s, mid 270s, high 270s. That's kind of where I see him. The lowest I think he should be is around, high 260s. But like I said, his quads and hamstrings, those things are really big and thick. They weigh a lot. They have a lot of fiber there, a lot of thick density there. So that muscle weighs a lot. So he doesn't look it in the upper body, but I can believe it. I just don't think he should push any further. I just don't see the point. Why? Why go beyond 330? 330 is insane. 330 is Big Ramy, Ronnie Coleman. Who does that? Who reaches 330? Sergio Oliva, I think his heaviest was 312 for this offseason. Now he's cutting for the Arnold. But Sergio, who's a freaking big and also a bottom heavy kind of person as well, reached 312. I don't know why he wants to push to 350, but if you're going to cut for, let's say, Toronto, which usually I think is in June, July, he does have a lot of time. He has tons of time, so he needs a good, I'll say 15-week cut. So he really does need to cut for a June show till like April actually. So, you know, I guess he has time to grow more if he wants to. Maybe he needs it because you got guys like Big Ramy out there. You have, you know, obviously Brandon Curry. You guys are pretty big. Although Brandon isn't like bottom heavy, he's still one of the best upper bodies ever in bodybuilding. Like amazing, insane shape, V-taper upper body's insane. So, you know, maybe add some more weight upstairs. But for the most part, man, that's crazy. 330. I have not seen a clean 330 like this in a minute, so I got to give my hats off this man. This is like a Dave Palumbo 330. I don't know if Dave ever got to 330. I think Dave went on record saying that he got to like around 315 or something like that. But Dave was always known for his lean, vascular, like grainy look. No matter how heavy he was, he always had that like kind of thin skin type of thing going on. This is kind of like that Dave Palumbo type of thing. Obviously he has like, you know, limbs and, you know, he's not Palumboism, but for the most part, like just being able to carry that weight this well, insane, just crazy. So hats off to this man, but you need to kind of take a chill pill because weight doesn't mean anything. I mean, it's a number on the scale and it looks cool and it sounds great, but you don't want to push it too far because health is important. There's a thing called, just like, you know, cholesterol and high blood pressure. These things matter, just don't do it. So yeah, quick video guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, comment down below. Subscribe if you've not subscribed, and yeah, see you next time.